Hey guys, end of cycle number 2 on the road to 100. Ba, 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 ba. Don't judge the hair. Got that haircut this morning in the end, but I haven't put anything in it yet, so it looks shit. So ignore that. Pretend that's not there. Interestingly, with the haircut, I was all primed and ready to go to the gym this morning. Took my pre-workout, was watching some Jeff. Watched a bit of Jeff on YouTube, getting hyped and ready to go. Then I realised I hadn't charged up my headphones, so I plugged those in charge and went and got a haircut instead. It was the most hyped haircut I've ever had. It was great. So then I came back home and washed out some of the loose hair and then hit to the gym. And today's session was really good finish to the cycle. It was the squats for the 10 sets of 3 as planned. No problem getting them all. Felt pretty good throughout. 73.5 was the weight. So yeah, that was very satisfying to get those. They felt pretty good actually for most of the way through. I felt like I had stuff in the tank. You know, I could have gone for more reps or a little bit more weight. So yeah, nice and pleasing. There are a few where it kind of maybe sort of towards the end. My third rep was getting a little bit slower to move, so that's probably good. It means the weight was you know, just about right, not too light, not too challenging. Left plenty in the tank for the rest of the session. So I was really pleased with how they went, given leg day. My last 5s was only 2 days ago, so 1 day less rest than normal, but handled it really well. So that was excellent finish. Couldn't ask for more on the squats. Felt quite good with my form. It's staying nice and tight at the bottom, not have a habit, I think, of going a bit sort of floppy, loose, and most of the bottom is kind of sitting on my haunches, which I think leads to the lower back rounding a bit more. So trying to make sure I didn't do that. It stayed nice and tight. So yeah, good quality reps, good squat sesh. My hands, as I said, were very sore from yesterday. They were struggling, so I decided to skip a deadlift variant today. Just stick with the isolation for the hamstrings as I did on the previous. So I did the same as last time. So I did the lying leg curl for 3 sets of 10, and then I did another quad exercise, and then I did the standing leg curl. And I did all 3 sets of the standing with 12.5 today. So even though the hammies were feeling quite tight on my lying leg curl, I think that kind of sort of worked them out. Then I had the rest on them whilst I did the thingamajigs, the leg press. So then felt pretty good for the standing. And as I said, then did leg press as my second quad move, and for the first time in a long time. And that was good, but very tough. Definitely could feel the lack of familiarity with it. Did a warm up with 2 plates. Then I did the first set with 3. Did the second the first set was with 12 reps because 3 was light enough. It wasn't heavy enough really. You could go harder. So I put on 15s, almost like a half. So they're 25 kilo plates, and I put on 115. Planning to either do 1 set of 10 on that and then go up to 4 plates, or just stay there depending on how it felt. And that felt tough enough, so I just stayed there and did another set, 2 sets essentially of 10 with the sort of 3.5 plates, and then I did a drop set on the end just to finish off. Just took off one of the 25s and didn't have a 10. That was really hard, very tough, but yeah, it's good to get that ball rolling. I've been meaning to try and do it for a while, but I've been kind of struggling after the squats. I didn't feel up to it, so gave it a whirl today, and not too bad. Pretty pleased with how it went. Chatting away to my boy Callum. He's in the middle of his 95 kilo bench for 7 sets of 5. He said 3 to go, and it's going really well. So push on through there, fella. Get those 5s, and then we've got the 102.5 coming, and I believe you can get that as well. Smash that and lock it in. Then I almost had to skip calves. So that's a little aside there, little big up to my boy C Doggy Wog. Little aside there. So back onto the track, finishing off with those calves. Both calf machines seated, which is my preferred, and then sort of semi-standing one. Both were taken, which was sad. But I sort of clocked that one of the guys was finishing up, so I did a few his body weight calf raise on like a lip, like an edge, and then whilst I waited, and then managed to jump in and hit my calves to finish off with. Yeah, and that was the session. So rest tomorrow, Sunday, rest day, and then should be able to start cycle 3 on Monday. And yeah, after calculate working max, I think I'll probably just bump it up by 2.5, something like that, and then go from there. So catch you in the next one.